Good morning. Are you aware this border is between Uganda and Congo, and there is always trade between the countries, and we use different currencies. So there is a need for a service of exchanging money from one currency to the other to facilitate trade. So that is precisely the reason why we are here at Mpondwe. We are trying to make people aware about the need to do the money exchange business in a formal manner. Yeah, but this is kind of a bit about the bigger problem. The bigger problem is that from our records and as well as our surveillance, we realize as a country there is a big problem where there is so much money exchange by unlicensed players. What people may call money changers. They are changing, for example, US dollars to Uganda shillings, Uganda shillings to Kenya shillings, but they are not known by anyone. They are doing the business, but this is unlicensed. So the reason we are doing this awareness is because as Bank of Uganda, we are given the mandate through the Foreign Exchange Act 2004 to license and supervise the money changers. So having realized that there are so many unlicensed players, we have begun a series of awareness sessions to reduce this unlicensed activity. That's the bigger picture. But Mpondwe being a key border point, that is the reason why we are particularly come here to Mpondwe, to educate the public about the issue, because they may not even be aware that they are doing is an illegal activity. So we are starting by awareness, and later on maybe when we are after awareness efforts, we hope that they will come together, the money changers, and formalize their business. Not close, but formalize, come for license from Bank of Uganda, we shall support them, and then they can continue what they are doing in a formal manner. So that's really why we're here in Kasese. Yeah, that's a good question, because as Bank of Uganda, we're not doing this alone, because we are not everywhere. So we, as Bank of Uganda, are the regulators. We are the ones who give out the license. But to achieve this activity, it involves a mindset change of the public. So yes, we are taking the lead as Bank of Uganda, informing about our role, but together we are also engaging with the local authorities, because some of these people at the borders, for example, get local council licenses, and they think that whatever they are doing now is okay because they have local license. So we need to engage the local authorities of the area. We also need to engage the police, because the police will be after we have done the engagement, it is the police who shall be doing the enforcement. So the police needs to be aware. We're also working with public security, because these unlicensed activities can actually finance insecurity. So we need to involve the security authorities in this. And then also, of course, there have been concerns about money laundering and financing of terrorism. So we are also working with the Financial Intelligence Authority, who are responsible for ensuring that money laundering activities are curbed in the country. And also, we also partnering with Uganda Forex Bureaus and Money Retailers Association. This is a association of the licensed players. These are people who are already licensed, who are doing the business formally, who are actually facing unfair competition by the unlicensed players. We're also working with them so that they can actually bring some kind of peer pressure on those who are unlicensed to get licensed. Briefly, that's what we are working with. Just to put it into perspective, the survey conducted by the International Security Organization found out that on average across the country, about 13 to 16 billion shillings is transacted every day by these unlicensed money exchangers. And the key concern areas were around downtown Kampala and the border areas. So that gives us an area where we should start with as we do this awareness. So we have done some awareness in Kampala. We have also done some awareness at Busia, at Malaba, at Elagu, at Mutukula, and we shall continue to do awareness. But we cannot do awareness forever. Next, after doing awareness, we may hope to also start enforcement, because the law gives us power to actually follow up and maybe lead to prosecution of unlicensed players. That shall be done by the police.